Welcome everyone to this virtual update here from HYTORC. I am Tony Marino along with HYTORC President Eric Yonkers, and we thank you so much for joining us today. As we set the agenda, I think it's important that we lay out for you what is ahead, and we talk about getting back to work and how HYTORC is getting back to work, but also helping you get back to work. And then we'll get into the HYTORC standard, the standard of technology, of course, quality and support, and how that can help you get back to work and what we're working on and have to offer you here at HYTORC for that. Eric, let's first talk about getting back to work. Your team has done a tremendous job of working through this despite the pandemic, not missing a beat, making sure that you were there for your customers to meet the challenges that they were facing.
Yeah, that's something that, we really, we were striving to do early on, is find ways to help our customers out. I mean, that's something that we, has always been a big major part of who HYTORC is. What we're all about is working very closely with our customers, understanding what their challenges are. And during this unprecedented period of time, obviously the challenges were pretty significant and pretty unique. I mean, to say the least, whether it was staff shortages, remote workers, financial pressures, repair and maintenance needs, logistics, social distancing, productivity challenges. It was quite challenging, and our customers were in some tough spots. And so we really sought out to find ways that we could, in our own little way, help to alleviate some of that.
And what you did was HYTORC developed the blueprint. So yes, it works during these times we're facing a pandemic, but any major crisis challenge that your customers may be facing in the future, here's the blueprint to meet that. And that gets us back to the HYTORC standard.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the different ways that we work with our customers, I do feel that it helped them out, and I think it's something that, as mentioned, it is something that is somewhat of a blueprint for the future, where we can all learn from this and find ways to operate in a better manner, so that God forbid something comes along again, we are better positioned to handle it. Things like our technology, like we're talking about here today, the safety and quality and schedule enhancements, I think was a big deal during this period in time, because obviously the market was dealing with the challenges as stated on the last slide. And so any ways that we can help them out to work a little bit better during this time would go a long way. And I believe it did. Or pre-positioned inventory. We worked around the world to put inventory in different spots so that we could quickly get tooling out to our customers, support out to our customers. And, that was something very important to us early on. The rental program, and as well as like financing, flexible financing was something that we understood could come in handy, and I believe it did. The repair services, one of the things many of our customers took advantage of was during this period of downtime or slower times, was to get all their equipment in good working order. And we worked closely with them, whether it was through our mobile fleet. Most of it was through our brick and mortar facilities, of which we have dozens and dozens throughout the world. And so that's really where our 1,000+ dedicated industrial bolting specialists came in handy, because they are positioned everywhere. We understood the freight challenges, logistical complications, and we really were able to deal with that very well because of the fact we have individuals and team members all around the world. Also, with regards to our consulting and our virtual site surveys and trainings, that's something was new to us. We were always doing it on site, going out, spending time with our customers, looking at equipment, providing recommendations and suggestions. We had to do it all remotely. And, I think it's something that really enhanced our offering, and something that we're going to continue to do in certain circumstances, such as where an individual might be remote or just not in a position to get someone out very quickly. And that can come in handy because surveys are a big part of what we do. Training is a big part of what we do to really get the work to be done safer, faster, and better. And then beyond that, the 24/7 general support remained intact, remained very sound, and I think we really didn't miss a beat in that regard. And also our High Care program is an after-sales support program that we have for our equipment that we unveiled just this year, and it was something many took advantage of. So, there were a variety of different ways that we tried to do, again, our own little small part to help our customers out to overcome this challenging situation.
So today we're going to take a look at the HYTORC standard, which is really the basis and sets a tone for everything that's done here at HYTORC. And we have some members of leadership, including Eric, that are joining us today to talk about this. The HYTORC standard, Eric, when you guys went back and developed this, it was really about defining or redefining, if you will, because you didn't want to completely redefine because there's so much there in HYTORC in your history, but just talk about the HYTORC standard and what it means.
Yeah, it's really what we've been doing since the start in 1968, but it's something that we just sort of packaged over the last couple of years, and really it's stated quite well on this screen here. It's all about the benefits of safety, job quality, job schedule, enhancements. That's really what it comes down to, and our ability to deliver that. And the way we go about that is through the technology we offer, the job quality, the quality of our equipment and that end of things, and the support that we have on a worldwide basis. So it's really those three areas that we've dialed in on to show how it is that we can bring those benefits to our customers.
And the first area we're going to dive in on is the standard of technology. Here's a short video for you.
From the first hydraulic torque wrench to the latest smart tools, HYTORC continues to lead the industry in bolting innovation. Our technology today is guiding the way to the future of industrial bolting. The HYTORC washer is the first solution to fundamentally improve bolting safety by completely eliminating pinch points. HYTORC nut designs now deliver unsurpassed precision and ease of removal for critical maintenance applications. Advances in hydraulic wrench designs offer the widest torque range and highest accuracy of any tools available. Innovation in hydraulic pumps with integrated flow sensors allows fully automated operation. Optimizing multi-tool systems has proven to reduce bolting time by over 50%. Through unique combination of tools and fasteners, HYTORC introduced the first completely hands-free bolting operation. The award-winning battery tools with integrated torque sensors lead the industry in portability and accuracy. The world's first torque-adjustable pneumatic torque tool with digital display vastly simplifies compressed air bolting. The latest smart tools are packed with advanced bolting capabilities. Companies pursuing Industry 4.0 are now using HYTORC bolting digitalization to drive productivity gains. Software engineering tools simplify ASME bolting sequences while building joint integrity into the process. Graphical apps provide preloaded instructions to guide operators through complex bolting sequences. Heads-up display and augmented reality provide a safer and more productive work environment. Smart tools and pumps capture data at the point of application for total quality control and job documentation. Bolting data is transferred wirelessly to a printer, app, or enterprise computing software. Results are easily reported, and analytic tools measure and continuously improve quality. Integration of bolting data with enterprise production software now delivers further productivity gains. Smart tools now monitor their own health and performance. The tool inventory is monitored to automatically schedule service to assure precision and minimize downtime. The very latest technology captures user needs in digital, intelligent, connected, and self-aware products capable of achieving the highest quality possible. Let HYTORC guide you to the future of safer, faster, and more intelligent industrial bolting. The HYTORC Standard. Never settle for less.
So as we talk about the HYTORC standard, let's start with that standard of technology and what drives, you're talking about the development of the tools, the fasteners, the systems that are put in place. Eric, we talk about technology driving that.
Yeah, that's right. And, it's something that has been a priority of ours from the beginning, remaining sort of on the cutting edge, always looking to innovate, always trying to find ways to do things better, much of it comes from the feedback that we receive from our customers, and we have a singular focus as an organization. We're entirely focused on industrial bolting tools, and this slide here, you have our hydraulic offering. Really, that's what put us on the map as an organization. That's really what got things kicked off for us, is the creation of the hydraulic torque tool, the first of its kind. And this is showing the current lineup, the offering that we have. Really, why there's a number of them on here, it's basically just to be able to offer something for everyone, all circumstances, all applications, all environments.
Yeah, and you mentioned environments. So as I look at this, there are so many, the industries that you work on, there are environments. I think of offshore, explosion proof and tools like that. Do you have tools like that to meet those challenges?
We certainly do. We have them both with the hydraulic offering as well as with our air tool line. And that's something that we developed about 15 years back. And again, it was a response to desires within industry saying we'd like to find ways to utilize the air that we have in our facilities, and which gives you the opportunity to do the work a little faster, do it a little bit more efficient. And so we developed an air tool, and that air tool is, yes, very commonly used in those types of environments, those types of circumstances. And it's also something that has gotten attention from us as far as how is it that we can move that forward. And so we've recently developed what we call our J-Gun Digital. And it's an exciting development that many of our customers are really starting to appreciate and look into, because it takes our air tool offering forward in a major way. The biggest thing that we do here is we get rid of that FRL. The FRL, if you're not familiar, is the filter regulator lubricator. It's the piece of equipment on the ground that's it's just there, and it has to come along with the tool. You regulate the air pressure, and you have to do a few other things. We were able to build all of that into the tool. The regulator, you have a digital display on the back, reads the torque, so it's a big step forward for us as far as air tools are concerned, and we're excited to take it out to the market.
When I think of that next level of a torque tool and the electric torque tool, the Lithium Series 2 and the unveiling of that, and just the wow factor, because this tool screams technology and advancement and everything that a lot of your industries need, whether it's data capture. This has it all. This is the Cadillac, if you will.
Absolutely. It's a product that we're extremely proud of. We came up with our first battery operated tool about 5 or 6 years ago. And it was, again, response to industry desire to have tools that were more portable, that were easier to use, and smarter. I mean, obviously having this technology, the software built into it, gives you a lot of capabilities. And so we came up with our BTM line, and it was an extremely exciting offering. Many of our customers took us up on it, looking into using it in different areas, and it really advanced that areas in a big way. Prior to this, it was pretty basic offering as far as battery operated tooling was concerned. So we took things forward in a big way, but we set out to really bring that bar forward again. And what we released just in the past year is our LST, the Lithium Series 2 lineup. And it's our most exciting offering yet. It really is there's just an incredible amount of features in there. We don't have the time to go into it all, but it really comes down to expanded functionality, durability, usability, and it's something we're very proud of, and it has already in the past year been recognized by 3 different groups. It's won 3 separate awards for design, for technology, for innovation, and so we're very proud of this tool. We can't wait to get it out to the marketplace and show it to you firsthand, give you a chance to use it firsthand. We know you're really going to be excited about it and see the value that it brings to the equation.
Let's next look into fasteners. And this is one where you have to utilize the technology, obviously, of the tool, but along with using technology to address the challenges that are out there. And how do you do that with fasteners?
Yeah, the fasteners enable us to take things forward in a big way. So you have the tools that we're always looking at advancing, always trying to find ways to make them lighter, make them quieter, make them faster and better. And but there were certain things that were a challenge to overcome. And really one of them came down to the reaction member. The reaction member that is present on all industrial bolting tools was something that it was a headache for us. It was a real hazard that we wanted to overcome. We wanted to find ways to improve it and to really get it out of the equation. We were able to do that with some accessories, but it wasn't perfect as far as we were concerned. So about 25 years ago, we developed what you see on this slide here, our HYTORC nut system. And it's something that really allowed for us to bring significant benefits to our tools, really a major enhancement of our tools as far as safety was concerned, as far as job quality is concerned, as far as job schedule is concerned, really the big 3. So it's something that has just a variety of benefits as laid out here, and something that we've been selling successfully for 25 years. And it's something that's still a major part of our product lineup, and something many of our customers are taking advantage of for a lot of critical applications, areas where you really need to get rid of galling. You need to get the job done faster and safer. And Yeah, it's something that we have a variety of. So in order to really have a product for every application that's out there.
And you mentioned galling, and again, it's about the guys on the ground, whether it's your customers, your sales force that's out there, hearing the challenges that are faced and coming back to your team and saying, all right, we have to address them. And galling is something that you guys addressed head on.
It was absolutely one of the most common sources of feedback that we would get is we want to address galling. Galling is simply the fusing together of metals. It's something that is a real challenge for our customers simply because it's something that takes a lot of time, costs a lot of money because you're not able to get those fasteners loose. So the HYTORC nut addresses that. You cannot gall with the HYTORC nut. It just simply will not happen. It's really what a major benefit that product offers. But we wanted to do it in a simpler way, something that we wanted to just extract that major benefit into something else. And that's really what we've done here with the HYTORC gall-free nut. It takes that significant benefit from the HYTORC nut and puts it into another product that, as you can see, looks a lot like a standard hex nut and really behaves as one as well. You put it on as you normally would and you eliminate galling. It's a big deal.
The HYTORC standard and the superior technology addressing the safety, the job quality, the job scheduling, the HYTORC washer, how is that addressing all of those?
Yeah, again, we developed the HYTORC nut. We uncovered, we had a discovery, let's say, as far as what we can do with fasteners and how we can react on the fasteners and eliminate that reaction member and all the hazards that come with that reaction member, pinch points and so forth. And over the last 25 years, we kept striving to find ways to do it better and to do it simpler and to do it more cost effectively. And the HYTORC washer system is really the culmination of that, if you will. It's something that we came up with we released in the last 5 years. And it takes many of the benefits of the HYTORC nut. It's certainly for different environments, and that's something that we would make recommendations on during a site survey. But it's for more standard applications. It's a very simple technology. It's very straightforward. It's basically a hardened washer that allows for you to eliminate the reaction arm, so you will be able to do the work safer, do it faster, do it better. And that's really what it comes down to. And it's something we've had out now for 5 years, and it's a very, very successful offering of ours. We also have, to complete the system, the backup washer, which goes on the back side of the application to ensure that back nut doesn't turn. So really, it's a complete system. And what it does is that minimizes the amount of individuals that need to be present to do the work. Prior, you would have one person on the front, one person on the back. Now, one person can do it and operate it totally hands-free. It's a big step forward as far as safety and also efficiency is concerned.
And the J washer is probably the next, its iteration. It's about utilizing the new technology that's available. Again, listening to what's out there, and the J washer is an example of that, taking it to the next level.
Absolutely. It's something that we've just released. It's brand new from us. And it is an iteration of the HYTORC washer. It has all of the same benefits of the HYTORC washer, but it adds something major to the mix, which is a locking feature. And you can see on the top side here, the flat side, we have a little band that goes around the inner side of the washer. And what that enables you to do is it simply it secures the nut on top. The nut on top will not back off. And we have all of the necessary data, all the necessary tests that it conforms to. And it's a very exciting offering because many of our customers are working in different spaces where vibration is present, whether it's structural or transportation or things of that nature. And this is something that really can help them out, I believe, just to give them that extra level of protection to ensure that back nut doesn't turn off, while also getting the significant benefits of the HYTORC washer system, reaction arm free, which make it much easier to use, much safer to use, and much faster to use.
A buzzword you mentioned in there is data, and data capture being so important. When you talk about technology, you have to have the technology that can deliver that data capture, and that's where digitalization has come in, and that is part of the HYTORC standard and that standard of technology.
Absolutely. The documentation, the data capture was something that was desired by many of our customers. Again, listening to feedback, getting as much as we can. We need that feedback. That's really what drives us as an organization. And as of late, understandably so, many of our customers desire to have an ability to capture data and to do it in a variety of different ways, wirelessly, through enterprise software, what have you. And it's really something that we have now been able to offer in all of our tools. And it's very exciting for us to be able to bring this to the equation to sort of round off that system. You know, you saw some examples in the beginning in the video as far as what it is that we can do and how it is that we can go about it. And you know, it's absolutely something that, again, it rounds it off very nicely because, you know, our customers want that transparency. They want to understand that the bolting work was done properly. You know, you talk about the job quality end of things. That's where this digitalization, that's where this documentation comes in, giving you that reassurance that the work was done right, having a paper trail associated with it. And we can do that in a variety of different ways. Our team of engineers are ready to work with our customers on a close level to ensure that the software that we apply is custom and everything is done right so that it meets the needs of whomever is out there, whether it's in manufacturing or in the field. We're starting to bring this out actually into the maintenance space, which is a new sort of venture for us. So there's a lot of exciting things happening on that front, and you know, we're proud to be able to offer it.
And I think that's a good place to really stop here on technology. But before we do, I think you just said it. Technology is always going to drive. I mean, it's part of the HYTORC standard. It's going to drive to get you to the next level, to get your customers to the next level.
That's exactly it. You know, we have focused on technology, on innovation since the start. And obviously that has changed over the years. And, you know, we have invested in the individuals, the folks that we have on our team here in our headquarters and around the world have enabled us to really offer very exciting, very advanced technology really every year. And it's something that is a major priority of ours. And it's something that we're very proud of, and we know that it does enable us to really to deliver those safety, quality, and schedule enhancements in unprecedented fashions.
Well, Eric, we appreciate your time. I know we're going to move on with some more leadership talk about quality here, but thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing everyone out in the field.
And as we move on here, we jump into quality. Check out this short video.
At HYTORC, our passion for quality motivates us to deliver the highest quality possible in our products and services. Today, when you see the gold emblem on our products and literature, it serves as a reminder that HYTORC sets the standard of quality in the bolting industry. Our ISO 9001 operations implement quality processes in every aspect of production. We work closely with suppliers to ensure quality in incoming components and materials. Our processes include state-of-the-art quality technology to monitor and manage materials, processes, and procedures. All tools are tested per rigorous internal standards and calibrated in our ISO 17025 accredited calibration laboratories. All calibrations are traceable to the National Institute of Standards and Technology Standards. We participate in developing industry standards and best practices to achieve the highest level of product performance. We use thorough product inspection and testing to assure the highest level of product is shipped. HYTORC provides custom engineering solutions to improve quality and productivity. The HYTORC Bolting Institute ensures customers are trained on safe bolting principles and practice. When products are delivered, we provide on-site support and training to ensure safe tool operation. We provide the highest level of service, including our mobile van fleet that keeps customers in calibration and on schedule. Whether the goal is to increase safety, reduce job time, ensure joint integrity, or all of the above, HYTORC ensures the highest level of quality every day. All while we continue to raise the bar for the standard of quality in the industry. The HYTORC Standard. Never settle for less.
And now let's move into phase two, if you will, of the HYTORC standard and talk about the quality portion. Quality, always important, but it takes an ongoing investment. And we're joined now by HYTORC's Chief Operating Officer, Jason Yonkers. And Jason, talk about that ongoing investment that you guys have made towards quality.
That quality has been a top priority for us from the beginning. So whether it's our offices around the world in over 75 countries or our ability to ship worldwide, we have a goal of 100% satisfaction, and that's what continually drives us to improve our quality. I think a good example of that is our no questions asked warranty. It's almost unheard of in the industry, and it's a real testament to the quality and support that goes into our products.
And all of those, of course, impacting the customer experience. And the experience is obviously so important. Any business model says, the experience of the customer. And you guys are, again, it's ongoing improvement for a customer experience.
Yeah, the customer experience drives much of what we do. We are in a business where we need to be hands-on, and whether it's in person with our customers or virtually, as we've been doing the last few months, it's critical for us to be there to see the challenges our customers are facing and provide them with the best solution possible. When we're adding to the HYTORC team, as we've been doing quite a bit over the last 5 years, we're looking for industry experts. The education and experience is critical, but equally important is passion and commitment. HYTORC is filled with passionate people that are helping us continually improve quality and improve the level of support for our customers. We've been maintaining our ISO 9001 certification for as long as I can remember. It's a major investment, and it's a commitment to the quality of processes throughout the company and making sure that our customers are getting the highest level of quality possible.
And of course, testing and calibration is a key part of that.
There's no question. We were among the first to offer ISO 1725 calibrations. It's very unique in our industry, and it's a testament to the level of quality that we want to provide our customers. And that even applies to our mobile service vehicles. We were definitely one of the first to offer ISO 1725 calibrations mobily on site with our customers. These vehicles are going out there, they're doing the calibrations, repairs, preventative maintenance, and even doing training on site for our customers.
And how can you ensure quality is always a question that you guys probably have to ask yourself hourly, at least daily, a basis is ensuring quality, and one of which is training, another investment you guys have made. Yeah,
training is without a doubt a top priority for us as well. It's whether it's with our customers to ensure that they're doing the job in the safest way possible, that they have the equipment they need to make it efficient as well. Or even with technical schools, where we work with students to ensure that they're aware of every option that's out there when they go out into the field and they're using this equipment. We've partnered with OSHA and ASME to offer courses. We offer courses online. For us, it's a critical piece of the business to make sure that we are training everyone, that we are bringing up the level of education in the industry wherever we can.
You guys do work in a lot of different industries, and I know that people out in the field face a lot of unique challenges. I mean, you do have the benefit of guys that have been out and seen maybe if something's happening across the world, maybe here in the States, they have something to compare it to, but a lot of times they may need a custom engineered solution. You guys can deliver on something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big part of what we do. We make custom solutions on a daily basis, and I think it's one of the things that makes HYTORC different from anybody else out there. And it can be as simple as a custom reaction fixture that helps a tool fit into a tight or awkward space, or something as involved as a 30-tool assembly where all the tools are operating at the same time. Regardless of the situation, we are confident that we have a solution available. It's one of the things that I take pride in, is knowing that we are yet to come across a challenge that we can't solve.
You guys have taken part in a lot of prominent projects, but when I think of custom engineering solutions, probably the most prominent is something you stare at every day, probably coming into the office here in Mahwah.
Yeah, the World Trade Center project was one that we take a lot of pride in. And it's a good example of how these teams work together to produce the best solution for our customer with the highest level of quality. We had worked with a company that was doing the assembly in the past. It was a very unique challenge, and we were able to work with them well before the construction of the tower even began. And we were doing the final portion, the spire on top that's over 400 feet high. So by the time they were ready to do that, we had everything documented together with them, and it was quite a feeling of pride to see that spire going up into the sky with our tools on it.
If you want to ensure quality, and really quality in your industry, you have to make sure that the guidelines are set. What have you guys done to ensure that quality in the industries that you work in, and of course that the right standards are being set? What have you guys done for that?
Well, from the beginning, we've been driving industry standards. You know, we, as Eric mentioned, we take a lot of pride in being one of the most innovative companies in this field. So oftentimes we're working with groups like ASME or ASTM to help develop the standards to ensure that our products are meeting existing standards, and we develop new standards for those products where they don't exist yet. And we want to make sure that we're offering the highest level of quality in our products, that we're meeting and exceeding all the standards that exist.
And doesn't that go back to, I think, what Eric was talking about, and the digitalization part is there are standards out there. There needs to be data capture, making sure that they're meeting the guidelines that are set. Of course, it impacts safety, job quality, and job scheduling as well. So that's part of staying up and setting those guidelines and standards.
Yeah, there's no question about it. That's a big part.
Sure. There's a culture that is being carried out here at HYTORC. That's something that you guys have to do from the top to the bottom, and understanding the culture, the people that you look for. You mentioned about the passion. You know, if you're bringing somebody onto the HYTORC team, you want them to have a passion. There is a passion that you guys have as part of your culture, and it's even a passion for your community. So even during this pandemic, you guys made it a point to at least set the tone so people knew that you're committed to the community that you guys are in here in Mahwah. Why don't you talk about the donation you guys made? But because certainly admirable that you guys in the middle of a pandemic were able to take the time out and support your community.
Yeah, it was something we were very happy to take part in, to be able to donate to our local first responders. I mean, this was an unprecedented situation, and it was a small way that we could help. But it's also, for us, a matter of leading this push to support your community. And it's something that we expect from the HYTORC team all around the world, whether it's our service centers, our international offices. We want to partake in the communities that we're a part of and do what we can to make them better.
Well, the HYTORC standard, we talked about technology. Jason, with quality is just always something, just to kind of wrap this segment up, quality is always something that is going to drive everything, including that HYTORC standard here at the company.
Yeah, there's no question about it. We are continually striving to provide the highest level of quality possible.
And that's something that everybody here buys into. Well, we've talked technology, we've talked quality. Let's talk support after this short video.
HYTORC demonstrates the highest standard for customer satisfaction with 24/7 support all over the world.
They will always talk to somebody live, but they will either talk to someone at our corporate office, or they will immediately be put in touch with a local customer service representative and a bolting specialist who can help solve their problem.
Before we sell any tool, we will always do a free site survey to make sure that the right tool is selected for the application.
We offer customized engineer solutions for any situation so that we can make sure that we get the best solution for the customer to solve their issue.
Our productivity enhancement group works directly with our customers to develop safer, faster, more efficient bolting solutions.
We can do a free trial, a free demonstration. We can actually do one of the applications to show the customer what the end result will be.
We'll provide rental tools for a customer when a project's ready to start so that there's no delays and they can be on their job on time.
Every customer receives hands-on training when they receive the tool to make sure their personnel are trained before the tool gets put in use.
The HYTORC Bolting Institute offers comprehensive training to enhance workforce safety.
Our mobile service is able to come to your job site so that we can immediately provide support, whether it's a calibration or repair, so that you have the minimum amount of downtime.
Free loaner tools are available to keep projects on schedule while a tool is being repaired.
HYTORC's warranty is a 12-month unconditional warranty, no questions asked.
Long-term service agreements ensure equipment is maintained, calibrated, and ready when needed.
HYTORC is committed to satisfying our customers in every aspect so that we are the leader in the industry.
The HYTORC standard. Never settle for less.
Well, already here with the HYTORC standard, we dove into superior technology, superior quality. Now it's time to talk about the third part of the HYTORC standard, that's superior support. And we welcome the general manager of HYTORC, Dave Ricca. Dave, thanks so much for joining us. We truly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me here, Tony.
All right, so let's talk superior support that's offered here at HYTORC, the third part of the HYTORC standard. And it's really about everything that you guys have put in place, not just here in the States, not just here in North America, but around the world.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, 50 years experience, and
being in this business for so long, we understand what our customers, want and expect from us. And so that the idea is just to deliver to them everything that they want. And so, we look over here at customer service excellence, and what does that mean? What does it mean, and what have we learned? Well, no questions asked warranty. Let's start there. We literally ask no questions. If you drop your tool and break it on the last day of the warranty and call us up, we're going to replace that tool at no charge. And we're going to not only replace it, but we're going to get you a replacement immediately on that same day if you need it. And that speaks volumes, I think, to the confidence that we have in our product and the commitment that we have to our customers. The bolting HYTORC Bolting Institute is an institute that was created maybe 15 years or so ago. It's centered around training. It's centered around making sure that our customers use the tools safely, they don't get injured, and they use it effectively and efficiently. And so with every purchase of every HYTORC tool, you get that free training. No question. Just call up one of our bolting specialists, tell them we received the tools, we need you out on site the next day, and they will be there. So mobile service fleet's another area. We have mobile service that'll come out and do the repairs right on the job, live chat support on the phone. We believe in that sort of live person. This world today is so automated. You get a lot of answering machines. You got to click buttons for maybe 5-10 minutes. It drives you insane. With HYTORC, you call the number, you get a live person on the line, and they'll be able to answer your questions. If you get on our website, you'll see a live chat pop up after about 5-10 seconds, and you'll be talking to a live operator anywhere in the world, depending on the time zone. And that's something that we value. Again, we don't want to just follow the norm. We want to set the standard, and we feel that having a live person on the phone or having somebody that just starts talking to you immediately, that's important to our customer. You fill out one of those web forms. Usually when I fill them out, they fall into a black hole. With HYTORC, you can expect an answer back within 1 hour or less from somebody. And then again, we'll get into this a little later, but worldwide dedicated bolting specialists around the world and our equipment being strategically placed.
And we keep going back to worldwide, and I think that's where we get to the HYTORC universe. These are things that are in place 24/7, 365, to steal some of the language there. But that's the way it is. It's set up around the world. It doesn't matter, I'm in America and I'm calling somewhere else, or I'm in Japan and I'm calling here. Like, there is that support worldwide.
There is that support worldwide. I mean, we have HYTORC facilities all over the world flying our banner. 1,000 trained bolting specialists around the world, over 1,000, and they're located in over 100 countries. So no matter where you are on this planet, you're going to get somebody, a bolting specialist, a trained bolting specialist, that's going to be able to help you with your bolting needs. And listen, at the end of the day, that's really important, because so many of our customers are global nowadays, and especially the larger ones, and they need that support, whether they're working on a job somewhere in Pakistan, or they're out in Singapore, or they're in Europe, or in the United States, South America for that matter. Every single continent, exception, we haven't gotten to Antarctica yet, but every other continent, they have a HYTORC people and a facility that's going to be able to support your needs from a service and a sales standpoint.
In bolting consulting that you offer, I mean, that is a key part of the support here. We mentioned that it's worldwide, but we talk about the professionals, the available, and of course the knowledge that they have that they can bring, that they can pass on to your customers.
Yeah, we take the training very serious, not only with our customers, as we talked about a little bit earlier, but with our sales rep. They go through sort of a boot camp of training when you come on and you join HYTORC. And it's important for us. If we're going to hold that standard, we got to live up to that standard from day one. When we put somebody in a HYTORC, somebody shows up with a HYTORC uniform to a site, they got to be trained, and they got to know the applications and know what's the best solution for that customer. So yeah, we offer free consultation. The site surveys. We offer a ton of customized solution. HYTORC has a dedicated engineering department that works around the clock on trying to turn around customized solutions within 72 hours or less. We have equipment proposals that these bolting specialists will put together promptly, working with our engineering teams and the customers. And then finally, again, we go back to that training, that first time free operator training that you get when you purchase a HYTORC tool. So.
As I look at a couple of the bullets on here, I see site surveys, I see product demonstrations. That's something that's been tough the past couple months during this worldwide pandemic. How is your team able to do that?
Yeah, it has been tough, but we've invested into Microsoft Teams. We were lucky with the timing back in December. So we were able to train our entire corporate staff on how to use Teams, and we were able to expand that to our sales force and to our customers. And so we could do everything today virtually that we can do before the pandemic on site. And a lot of customers are starting to really take advantage of that. And as things start to open up, we're still utilizing that. And I think that's something that's going to be a new norm coming out of this pandemic. We could still share the dimensional 2D dimensional prints. We could still share 3D files so we can get customers, of course, we'll sign a non-disclosure. We'll get the 3D files. Our engineers will be able to open that up, put our tools on the application and make sure they fit and there's no restrictions, and be able to prove to the customers that, hey, this solution will fit, it'll be effective, and here's a proposal. And so to continue that business through this pandemic has been huge for us, and platforms like Zoom and Microsoft Teams have been used extensively.
As I look at this next slide, I think I go back to, Eric and Jason, both previous to you, talking about listening to your customers. There's challenges that they're facing out there. So you guys have to have the experts, the guys who've been out there in the field, who've seen these challenges, maybe not the exact same thing, because there's unique challenges out there that your customers are facing, but they've been in the field. This is where the Productivity Enhancement Group was put together.
Absolutely. I mean, what better way to listen to your customers and understand your customers than bringing your customers in to come and work for you? And so that's sort of what we did. We've handpicked different, industry specialists from a multitude of different industries to come join the HYTORC family, come join the HYTORC team, and be able to offer the ultimate solutions to our customers. There's nothing like having a guy show up on site that that understands wind turbines, that's worked on wind turbines before, and offer you a bolting system that works best for that turbine or that application. With over 127 different industries that HYTORC serves, it's imperative that we have these specialists come join our team and help us to advance, the HYTORC standards, again, setting that standard. And our bolting specialists are trained. They know how to, what equipment to offer. The PEG guys can come in and support those bolting specialists with actual history, experience, through actual experience on the applications and how the jobs are being done. So.
And there's the benefits. I mean, there's the hands-free safety improvements, all of the benefits that come from this group. I mean, they have an impact that way.
Right, absolutely. I mean, reaction arms has been a norm, and it's a dangerous it's a dangerous solution. People are losing fingers, people are getting hurt, and so to come in and offer a HYTORC washer and be able to eliminate the reaction arm and eliminate that safety concern that we all have, that's huge. But that takes, it takes a lot of work with different companies in their engineering departments. It's not something that, the guy on the ground or the safety guy says, hey, this is a great solution, throw it on the application. You actually have to work extensively with the engineers. And so that's where the PEG team comes in to support our bolting specialists and our sales representatives around the world, is to kind of, work with the customer on a top level to ensure that the washer gets spec'd into their application. And that's what we're looking to do, to get the washer in on applications to improve safety and job quality.
Yeah, and everybody here watching, you see how it's all tied together, because we talked about superior technology earlier, and it all gets back to the support of you, the customer, as well. Dave, no matter the company, the business that you're in, you need flexibility across the board, and that's where the rental program, I think, really shines for your customers.
Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, customers have a lot of different things that they're doing when they're building a plan or they're working on a job site. And so we understand that the bolting is just a part of that, of a bigger project. And so a lot of times we have these last minute requests come in. That's just the nature of the game. And most of the time, there's not a lot of time to get approval, capital expenditures and whatnot, to get approval for big bolting systems. So the natural way to go about things is to rent. There's a little bit more way to get free money. And so we do rent to most of our customers, a lot of our customers, because they need it quickly, they need it fast, and it's a last minute type of decision they make. And so with that, we have to have that rental inventory, and that's where we lead here. Over $75 million of assets strategically placed throughout the world on all continents but Antarctica. And so with that being said, I think if we can get our equipment to customers within a day or so of them needing it, we've reached our goal, and that was kind of the goal that we set.
And part of the rentals that you offer, you have the rent-to-own program too. How are customers responding to that, especially during these times?
Oh, they absolutely love it, Tony. I mean, 2008, I think we started the rental credit program. It was 50% rental credit. So every paid invoice, you get 50% of your money back to buy into a bolting system.
And the owner of the company, John Yonkers, realized, listen, I want we're partners with our customers, and I don't want to gouge them. I see us constantly re-renting, and we're just, pulling money from our customers. What if we want them to own this equipment? We want them to be invested in with HYTORC here, and get the greatest technologies. And so, that's where the rental program comes in. And we have a lot of CFOs that look at us like with cross eyes at times, saying, why would you do that? But again, it's partnering up with our customers. And what we've done is in 2012, we increased it to 100%. So when you rent from HYTORC, you can get 100% of your money back to apply toward a bolting system. And the idea there is to get the newer technology that's a little bit more expensive than maybe some of the other bolting systems that are out there, to improve job quality and also improve job safety, specifically by getting the HYTORC washer in and eliminating the reaction arm. So that's our goal, is to be able to sell simul-torque systems or multiple tool systems with the elimination of the reaction arm. That's something that we're going after, and using the rental program to help customers get into that technology is what it's all about. So.
And one of HYTORC's latest offerings that really just enhances that superior support that's available out there is the HYCARE program. Check out this short video.
With heavy industrial use, bolting tools require care and maintenance to assure reliable long-term operation. HYTORC now offers HYCARE, a new level of service to take the worry out of tool ownership. This zero-deductible plan extends the product warranty for up to 5 years. All plans come with free tool inspections, product upgrades, training, and on-site consulting. If a tool is out of commission, you receive a free loaner within 24 hours while your tool is being repaired. Service plans provide free access to TorqueSafe, providing online tool management and inventory control. Preventative maintenance assures tools are always calibrated, maintained, and ready when needed. Highly trained mobile services technicians repair and calibrate tools at your site. HYCARE service is backed by our 24/7 live support. With HYCARE support, HYTORC raises the bar with industry-leading customer support. The HYTORC Standard. Never settle for less.
Well, Dave, the HYCARE program, fairly new, relatively new, if you will. Why don't you tell us about this program and what the direct benefit is to the customers?
Well, I started entry-level customer service here at HYTORC, so I've had the honor to work with many sales agents and of course the customer, and listening to them and understanding their pain points. And one of the big pain points is, these tools are compact, they're small, they got to fit on limited clearance applications, and we work them hard. I mean, some of our tools put out 130,000 foot-pounds of torque. And so with torque wrenches, they're eventually, if they're not properly maintained, they're going to fail. And so we hear this from customers. They forget to oil the tools or lubricate the tools. They're not always kept up to spec on the calibrations. The tool breaks on a job, and when the tool breaks on a job, you got to get a replacement. So you're losing time. Time is money. I've been told by many customers, sometimes an hour can cost them $10,000. And so with that being said, the HYCARE program was built to give customers the complete peace of mind. When they purchase a HYTORC tool, they don't have to worry about anything. So getting into that, start with the extended warranty. We offer a 3 and a 5 year package. It's again, the no questions asked warranty that comes with the HYTORC tool, now just on a 3 or a 5 year plan. It followed with a loaner tool. So if you're under the warranty plan and a tool goes down and you need a tool on a weekend or after hours, you call us up, we're gonna run it out to you. 24 hours or less, you're gonna get a free loaner tool. Never gonna get a surcharge for the travel fees, never gonna get a surcharge because you needed a loaner. So that peace of mind comes with the extended warranty. But even further than that, you add in the calibration element. Constantly we hear from our customers that they had a quality manager come out to the site, ask for the cert, they didn't have it, the job got delayed, they got to get a van to come out, and again, time is money. This HYTORC has taken the onus to schedule in advance these calibration intervals to make sure that that never happens where you have a tool that's out of spec and you lose time. So the calibration portion is another piece of this, and then of course the preventative maintenance is just to ensure that your tools are always in tip-top condition whenever you need them. You got to go to the shelf, grab the tool, that tool's been maintained, calibrated, it is in good shape. And it all goes back to that, again, delivering on the standard and backing up what we say, that our tools are high quality and that we back it up with a program like this. It gives the customers peace of mind, and that's what it's all about in the end.
So you were talking about the CFOs before. I know they look at you. I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, well, you've got to get the guys out there. You've got your mobile services as part of this program. Are there additional fees that come with that?
No, we don't charge additional fees for drive time or windshield time. No, absolutely not. If you're part of the HYTORC program, we're going to call you up and say, hey, we know that your tools cert expires in 30 days. We'd like to schedule and come out and visit you, and that's as simple as it is. You tell us when to come out, we'll be out there and we'll do all your tools right there on site, and done. Move on.
Dave, as we put a close to this and a wrap to this, we talk about the HYTORC standard, and it truly drives everything. You walk through this building here in Mahwah, you talk to, whether it was Eric that we talked to, Eric Yonkers, Jason Yonkers, we talked to you, and a lot of the people I talked to. The HYTORC standard drives everything that you do around here at HYTORC.
It's right. We have to set that bar, and we have to constantly hold ourselves to that bar. So delivering safety, job quality, and schedule enhancements is what it's all about. And to summarize it, it's superior technology, it's superior quality, and superior support. That's the HYTORC standard.
Well, we hope that everybody learned a little bit more about that today, actually a lot more. We were happy to dive in. I thank Dave, of course, Eric, and Jason as well. And truly just a tremendous presentation. Good job, Dave. Thanks again for joining us.
I appreciate it, Tony. Thank you.
All right. So we put a wrap on today. We thank you so much for tuning in. And we just want to tease you a little bit and let you know there is more to come here this summer. We'll continue to update you as much. And of course, always stay in touch. You can reach us online. You can go to the website, of course, chat there, give us a call, follow us across all the social media channels. It's all available. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your summer. We'll talk to you soon.